choose our way.
Best check my stock before a customer comes along.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Oh, you came, sir, but I forget myself. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. It is my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby grant—
Diana! Would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps.
Young master,
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not— I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as— Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid!
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring—
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
There's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, there's something written.
Pray, take this. Heavens know you've earned it.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make— The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit. Yet e'er since he came here,
I understand how you must feel. But you must see, there is no medicine that can heal him outright. I am caring for him as best I can. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays.
I will look after him.
Anything to be lurking here.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Pretty kind to me, come here.
Hi, Arisen. I was hoping you'd come by so I could thank you. You wanted to ask me a favor this time. So, This noble boy wants me to... I mean, I don't know the first thing. Besides, are you sure we can trust these? All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's...
May tomorrow be as uneventful as today.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me. I'll gladly stay a while. I can trust my queen.
I ought to find someone to find my drink.
I'll gladly stay a while.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
It is quiet. I'm sure I can handle this. Watch.
Puts me in the mood for a song.
Just take it easy today.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
I'll wander about to see what you're doing in town.
Look, young master.
Indeed. I could be Diana. Will you dress her and
As you wish, young master. This...
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And she was born there, you see.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparation.
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the still. However pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? The watchhead. But his lordship doesn't take no for an... He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the watch... Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see.
You know, the roads around... I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of
The lands around Melva is not only poison...
I hear the safest way to get...
The land is not only poison the plants in... The land is not only poison...
Well then, I ought to be... I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. I only hope I've not forgotten... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? Let's see. Ah, I almost...
The lands are... It is not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. Now.
Take care, young.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you.
You'll... never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? I can guide you there if you wish.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I worked hard today. I think I've done it. I hope I've not left all undone.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a mark.
I'd heard tell of it. So where's he get his coin then?
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
Need anything? Stop by again soon.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Welcome to quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember... Many thanks. I appreciate... I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have you... Have a look. Hope to see you again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
We the gen... Plenty to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous times. Times we live in.
You know where to find.
Have you business with the guild, sir? Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
Do come again.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
I wonder how Master Sebastian and Miss Daphne fare of late. Shall we pay them a visit? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Oh, sir, I beg you, find him and bring him safely home. If
you'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
If Master Sebastian is yet to return, perhaps we ought to make for Melve and search for him. He thinks I know the general destination.
I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as boards.
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
Oh, The sight of yon ox cart has brought...
In every hence, pawns are treated with respect, not to mention that 'tis clear their concept.
This ox cart... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I've just had a thought. The pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. How might the technique used to control...
Let's not be hasty now.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves...
While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this bed.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Seems we've enemies in our midst.
Careful now.
You there! Help me, please! Ah, 'tis you. Thank goodness you happened. You have my gratitude, but do excuse me.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
I hope our coin purse isn't too much lighter.
You have my support. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Home at last!
Welcome home, young...
Thank you, Diana. It was a hard journey, but I found what I sought. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
A blue sunbright.
Oh no. They're quite real. Rather rare, though. And particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be...
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand.
A picture, you say?
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from... Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support.
For true? Oh, I must
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be...
Yes. Well...
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
I do wonder what that was all about. Though I'm not sure we ought to pry.
A bitter end breeds no satisfaction.
Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. But I expect you'll do just fine. Pray.
I'm not taking any Apologies, but I can't offer...
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bowmaster.
Precious little time.
How might I be of
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I'm nodding off where
I'm about ready to fall asleep.
I shall put no name.
Weird.
Let my madness imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Would that ox carts were a bit safer. And a bit swifter, too.
'Tis preferable.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Look there, a chest. Allow me to open it, Arisen.
Where are you going?
Poor Rog. And he's delivered me my remedy. I still recall his small Rog.
From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it up. Isn't that unusual?
What ought I to do?
Where are you going?
My shift only just allowed anyway.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
I grant you lightning spans.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry them?
Curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Ah, oxen.
'Tis best to leave harmless creatures be.
Did anyone else see that? Ort catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen! wasn't expecting mercy.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their soul smashed beyond repair.
That was hard won.
How are we to get through this door?
Lightning is ineffective against this foe.
Feast your eyes on this! I've got a good feeling about this one. Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. It's rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
It was well worth the effort of breaking it. goodness. We're higher up than I thought.
Behold, how the stars shine, Master.
You have my support. Use your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Masterfully done!
Once more!
I've a modest talent for spotting material.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
How unfortunate. Would that we had fairer tidings to report.
We must make our report, however heavy our hearts may be.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.